Hello everyone, I'm back with the Bitcoin price analysis. Amazing day of price action. Let us have a close look. If you're following my analysis previously, we had a breakout here when we broke out of the midterm trend line on Bitcoin, which is going all the way back to $20,000. This is my log scale chart which I've been tracking. This was a very strong resistance, and as you can see, it was a pretty good breakout, very nice and clean candle. And we consolidated for 3 days, and today we are going and making a new high, so which is very exciting. So if you see here, we turned back from 200-day moving average earlier. That was sometime in middle of March or second half of March, and today we have already gone above 9200, which is a fairly easily we can say that it's a new high now on this daily chart. It's again forming a reverse head and shoulder. We have crossed 200-day exponential moving average, this blue line, and I think there is no near-term resistance now up to the 200-day moving average, the simple moving average, which is currently I can see it is looking like somewhere around 9,800, and it is still upward moving. So if you can see there, we still had a pretty good bull run in early part of uh, January, December last year as well. So if you look at 200 days, it goes all the way back to the price when price was $6,000, $7,000. So every day we are actually now, yeah, adding a day of price which is much higher than the day we are losing on 200 days moving average. So what it means is this line will keep going up, and so even though today it looks like 9,800, I'm looking at more like a $10,000 when we really go and test this 200-day moving average. So till then, I see another high, which I think now that we have made a new high, this high does not have much significance. So I would say that this breakout point of 9200 or around 9180 is already acting as a support. So let's look at the 1 hour chart or a lower time scale chart, which will give us some idea. Okay, it's a little slow. Let's wait for it to load. So this was the breakout, and again, this has been a consistent pattern in the recent moves. If you see, we had huge candles on an hourly or sometimes 15-minute charts, and then we start consolidating. We are not really losing these gains. So that means when the fresh buying is coming in, there's no follow-up selling, and the volumes are always high on these particular candles. So if you can see, these are very short term volumes. We are on an hourly chart, and if you go to 15-minute chart, it will look even more consolidated. That is a big buying happening in a very small time. It's very interesting how this is working. And today, again, it was a huge 15-minute candle. It is not a move which goes for like a slow move. It's looking like a huge volume coming in one chunk. This looks like some big institutional buying or a hedge fund buying. So this is interesting, right? This has been the pattern I have been seeing in every breakout. So this is a 15-minute chart, so bear with me. I'll move across and show you what happened like 3 days back. We discussed it on our live videos, and we have been analyzing it if you are following the YouTube channel. So these huge candles on a 15-minute chart shows you that there is a big order which is getting executed, and all these candles are coming with huge spikes in volume. And the interesting thing is these are not traders. So you need to understand, when there is a big order being executed, these candles would be followed up by profit taking, but it looks like the profit taking is in much smaller volumes and it is more organic, and we are seeing a price move, and then again we see a big order coming in. So it looks like an accumulation by big hedge funds or some big investors. We had already been tracking some of the news, some of the rumors around some big billionaires investing in Bitcoin. Overall, I think the data on the chart suggests that this is happening now. A lot more hedge funds are coming in, lot more money is coming in, which is accumulating Bitcoin, and that is what makes me excited about this move. Let's go back to 1 day chart, and why I think, if you look at it, see, we had a very good correction. It was from $20,000 all the way to 6,000, which means we are talking about 70% correction in price. Which, after an exponential run, it is very healthy. When we moved all the way from $1,000 to $20,000, which was like 20x move, having a 70% correction is not a big deal. People were calling it a bear market. Yes, it was kind of a bear market, but you need to put it in perspective. When you have 2000% gains, you cannot call a 70% down move as a just a bit like as a big disaster. This is actually healthy. There was a lot of froth in December, January. Everybody was looking at it as easy money. I think this is a good correction. Now we should look at a bigger picture, and this breakout can actually sustain. We don't want the Bitcoin price to go too high, too fast. I mean, of course, we want it to go high, but hopefully, it will. These patterns which we observed, which is a big buying followed by some consolidation, this is a very healthy move, and I would look for now actually 11,750, which was this level. So let me move one of these lines. I don't think we need to care about some of these support areas now, because it's a very clean move. So this is what I will change the color of this to red, but this is the area, the 11,700 area, which I would look for real resistance. Till then, the only other thing is the 200-day moving average. So I think that is something which I'm pretty comfortable with right now. If you have any questions, let us know on the comments. Please leave your feedback, and do subscribe to our channel, Investing with a Difference, for more such videos, and let us know how we are doing. Thanks a lot for joining. I'll come back with the next price analysis shortly.